That's good. Yeah, I can see your hands in that one.
Okay, great.
Welcome back, everybody.
Yeah. How you been, man?
Good.
Good.
I'm soaking in you doing that clap. How did it feel?
It felt really good. I felt like Spielberg starting the worst movie of all time. Felt good.
The worst movie with the biggest budget.
Yeah. Yeah.
I kind of want to talk about Spielberg now.
You want to talk about Spielberg?
I feel like.
I don't think I'm prepared for that.
Are you well versed?
No, I can talk about another movie I saw. Do you want to talk about it?
I didn't watch the recap.
You didn't watch. You don't
no.
have to. You don't have to watch the recap. I mean, this movie is very popular on social media. People like sharing clips of the War of the Worlds with Ice Cube, and I think when that first started, I was like, "Well, I gotta watch this." I watch every like horrific movie, like Madam Web, anything like that vibe where it's got like a 1% on Rotten Tomatoes. I'm probably checking out. And so I lay in my bed, open my laptop, turn on Ice Cube, War of the Worlds. I had already seen some of the clips, so I was like kind of prepared for how goofy it was.
Is this so? Is it? It's not a comedy.
Great question. I don't know. I mean, like every time the army is like taking down giant mechs with like aliens in them, Ice Cube's in the back going, "Oh shit," like. And like fist pumping, and he's like, "Got your ass!" And you're like, "Is he joking?" You're like, I don't know if these are joke lines. But the movie progressively becomes more of a comedy while like billions of people are dying. That's kind of the weirdest part to me. People think the weirdest part is like it's just an Amazon commercial, which is true.
Yeah.
But the weirdest part is just millions and millions of people are dying all over the globe, and Ice Cube's still kind of just cracking one-liners.
Just zingers.
Just zingers. The movie's bad. His performance is maybe the worst performance I've ever seen in a movie.
Really?
Yeah. It's not the worst movie I've ever seen because I didn't turn it off. But the movie was filmed in 2020. The movie was filmed 5 years ago.
Oh, so even the technology is dated.
Well, there is no technology, really. I mean, it's a green screen. Let me tell you something. They film it during COVID, and so that's why nobody's in the same scene together except for like two people. And that's why the whole movie is Ice Cube just staring at a computer screen, and Eva Longoria like in her guest bedroom. Like that's the whole movie. And then they'll show clips of the army fighting, like alien invaders, like War of the Worlds, although it has nothing to do with War of the Worlds. And they use I saw a very convincing YouTube video this guy did. They use actual disasters as footage of what's happening. So like there's a shot of an alien stomping through all these houses on fire. That fire actually happened in Alberta, and then they took footage from that and put an alien in there.
Really?
How insane is that?
Can you do that legally?
I wouldn't think so. You can't do it morally. I guess maybe you could do it legally.
I'm just thinking.
So if you're somebody in Alberta, you're like watching this and you're like, is that my grandma's house that's burning down in this movie? That's crazy. That is truly crazy.
100% what I thought.
Yeah. There's all sorts of little stuff. Like you can see the green screen and the reflection of his glasses a lot of times. Like I said, he's given the worst performance of all time. He doesn't know what's going on. But again, he's filming this like against nothing. He's just filming this in a room, maybe his house, like at the time.
Yeah.
And there's the famous scene that like got clipped a bunch of times is they have to get a USB drive to Ice Cube for some reason. It doesn't matter. But that one of the character who's marrying his daughter is an Amazon driver, and he holds up a drone and he's like, "It's Prime Air. I'll get you the USB drive." And then he puts the USB drive on the drone. And he's like, "But you have to buy it." And so Ice Cube logs onto Amazon. You see all this in real time, like on his screen, and he buys a SanDisk, is that what it's called?
Yeah.
USB drive. And he's like, "Okay, perfect. Now the drone's ready." And then he flies the drone through a battlefield and gets it to Ice Cube, and that's kind of how the movie ends. Ice Cube just plugs a USB drive in. It's nauseating. The whole movie is like nauseating because you're watching Ice Cube just click on stuff. And if he wants to know what's going on, he's just using like whatever software they have is just like a Google search. So he'll just be like, military operation, and it'll type it into a search bar, and it'll pop up just 4 cameras of like army guys shooting robots. It's insane.
I saw that.
Yeah.
I saw I legitimately thought it was a commercial. Like, and that I didn't even see the Amazon Prime. You got to buy this USB drive.
Yeah.
I don't think it's accurate because I feel like
don't?
Ice Cube's son. I don't think he was like pissing in a water bottle like the real Amazon drivers are out in these streets trying to make all their deliveries.
No, so it's Ice Cube's daughter.
Okay.
And this kid's marrying his daughter.
Okay.
One of the funniest things that I don't think I've seen anybody clip is Ice Cube's daughter takes like shrapnel to her thigh. His daughter's also like 9 months pregnant.
Ooh, okay.
She takes like shrapnel to the thigh, and she gets in a Tesla that Ice Cube then hijacks because Ice Cube's like the NSA.
Yeah.
And so she's bleeding out. Like it zooms out. There's blood everywhere. Her boyfriend shows up, and he's like, I got it, Ice Cube. And he holds up a roll of packing tape. He's in a full Amazon delivery driver getup, and he holds up packing tape, and he tapes her leg up. It doesn't show that part, but he presumably just tapes her leg up with packing tape while she is gushing blood, and she's good to go. They're like, 10 minutes later, they flash to the daughter. She's like, I'm fine. I'm good, Dad. And that part's pretty jarring. As someone who just recently suffered a cut, I was like, I don't think that would work. Or she's at least dying 48 hours later.
She's bleeding out.
She's bleeding
in the middle
out.
of the night.
And I got terrible news for you. The baby didn't make it. Like, there's no way. So the movie is the movie's bad. The movie is not the worst movie I've ever seen because it's still pretty watchable because of how crazy it is. But it is just super cynical. I mean, everybody kind of gets that it's an Amazon ad. I would watch it again. Yeah, I'd give it another go. The way he navigates the computer is kind of indescribable. Like the way he's switching between like Zoom calls and Microsoft Teams, and then when he actually has to use the software system that the whole movie relies on for him to like be part of the NSA.
Yeah.
It's insane what he's typing into the computer and what he's getting out. Like, it's so good. He's just like, show me active drones, and like 2 drones pop up, and then he's just in one, like flying around.
Yeah, I saw one where his daughter was getting coffee, and there's a clip, and he wants to check on her.
Yeah.
And so he just...
Yeah. The first 15 minutes of the movie, I would say, are just him spying on his son and his daughter.
As any parent should.
He hacks into like his son's PlayStation and deletes a game that he didn't want him to buy. And then the overarching theme of the movie is like, maybe the government has too much information.
Yeah.
I guess. I don't know, man. It is.
I feel like it's ironic because Amazon has so much of our data.
Right.
And they're putting this movie out like, data's just silly.
Yeah.
It's silly stuff. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. But I would say to anybody, if that's the worst movie you've ever seen, you're doing okay. You haven't seen enough movies, but it is really hard to watch. Up until I would say like the last 30 minutes where it becomes like a slapstick comedy, but again, millions of people are dead.
Just dying.
Millions of people are dead, Ice, while you're just fist pumping, being like, we got those sons of bitches. You're like, I don't know, man.
So many questions. Okay, I want to circle back to the house fires and that being real footage.
Yeah.
Let's say that's you.
Yeah. This is alleged. I watched a YouTube video where a guy alleged it, but it seemed real.
Yeah.
And during COVID, it seemed like they had a budget of $5, and they were like, just strip that disaster footage, and we'll CGI an alien in there.
Yeah. If that's your grandma, are you canceling Amazon Prime? After seeing and kind of...
No, I need paper towels. I need toilet paper. You know, what am I going to do? Go to a store and buy that?
I know.
Am I a psychopath?
That's what I was thinking, too. I was weighing the options in my head. Yeah. If Amazon did me dirty like that, would I cancel Amazon Prime?
I can cancel all I want. I promise there's still 20 boxes a week of Amazon stuff coming to my house.
Your wife has a burner Amazon account?
Yeah, my wife hasn't seen the movie. I don't think she's canceling. But yeah, what did you say before that? Oh, the real disaster footage. There's a plane crash.
Ooh.
And the guy pulls it up, and he's like, I think this was a real plane crash that happened.
Was it 2 towers?
No. They just CGI an alien like in the middle of the Twin Towers. That would be good.
I feel like
that's a better movie.
Everyone would be talking about it.
Yeah. The craziest part about the movie is they call it War of the Worlds.
Which is
it has nothing to do. It has not a single thing to do apart from like an alien invasion.
Because was it Tom Cruise?
Yeah, Tom Cruise is in one. There's probably an older one. The Tom Cruise one, I don't think is very good either. I think it's him and Dakota Fanning.
Is it? Wait, is it Brad Pitt? I'm trying to remember.
No, it's Cruise.
It is.
It's Cruise. Yeah, it's not a very fun watch either. And at least this movie, like, is horrific on pretty much every level. But it's only 87 minutes long.
Oh, that's not bad.
No, you can knock it out pretty quick. I don't recommend. Well, actually, I want everybody to watch it because I want them to make a sequel.
Yeah. You're open for a sequel.
War of the Worlds 2. Yeah. I don't know what they would do.
Man, we really need that Amazon
sponsorship. Eva Longoria, I don't know what they told her when she signed up for this because she doesn't like do a whole lot. You know what I mean?
Desperate Housewives is.
And for her to be like, yeah, I'll get on this project. People need inspiring during COVID, and then they release it 5 years later when nobody wants this.
Yeah.
It was I bet she wants that one back. Contractually, somebody had to have in their contract, like, you have to release this. Because otherwise, it doesn't make any sense why they put it out. Yeah. But then I say that, and they put it on, like, the front page of Prime Video. When you go there, they're like, you want to watch this? And it's kind of like, are you sure you want people to watch this?
Yeah.
This is one of the most embarrassing things any streaming service has ever put out.
I'm thinking there's an exec at Amazon who's watched this and said, this is great. We're saving lives. We're defeating aliens. Now you're $15 a month.
Yeah. Now at this point, I guess everybody is saying the word Amazon 20 times into every piece of content on the internet. So that's probably part of the goal. Like, no bad press, I guess. But this is about as bad as it gets, I think. Even if people are talking about Amazon all the time. Does Amazon really need more name recognition with this movie? Like, I don't think it's worth it. But
yeah,
here we are. Ice Cube. Holy shit, dude. I guess nobody would have a chance at, like, salvaging the movie. And he's at least entertaining to watch. But
you think Josh Brolin? Would play it different?
Yeah, he's playing it differently. But he's also just not signing up for this, you know? Not a lot of people are going to sign up for this.
People with integrity would probably pass on this role.
Well, maybe it was COVID. Maybe a lot of people would sign up for this. I don't know.
I feel like 2020. The money was flowing. People could just tell people happy birthday for $100.
Yeah, cameo.
Yeah,
it does kind of feel like one giant cameo where I it's like somebody typed into the prompt, "Hey, Ice Cube, will you perform like a War of the Worlds script?" And he didn't know what War of the Worlds was, and this is what he came up with.
Yeah,
a 90-minute cameo that he sent somebody.
I wonder if he even, like, researched the previous War of the Worlds.
I don't think anybody did. I don't think anybody's ever read the book.
Yeah, man, I really wish I would have watched that recap before. I'm going to watch it after this.
You should watch the whole movie. It doesn't take very long. It's probably as long as the recap. Because the recap, I assume...
But the commentary. Oh. The commentary on these recaps.
The movie is itself a commentary on the movie, I think. So you would be okay. There's so much. His son, there's a whole... I was going to say a B plot, but there is no B plot. He's kind of the A plot. His son is like a hacker who has hacked into everything and discovered all the secrets of the universe, and he's Ice Cube's son, and Ice Cube doesn't know he's the hacker until, like, midway through the movie. There's a big reveal. He's like, you're the deceiver, whatever they call him.
Ooh, that's a very hacker name.
Oh God, it's hard. That part's hard to get your head around.
Well, I'm trying to soak in how, if he's such a good hacker, that his own dad hacked into his PlayStation 5 and deleted that game. I mean,
yeah,
plot hole.
Well, he lets him do it, you know.
Oh,
get him off the scent. I don't know if that's true. The movie never describes any of that, but
you should do a recap. Yeah,
I should do a recap.
That's a good take.
You should do a recap. Yeah, where we justify the whole movie.
Yeah. Also, Ice Cube's the dad, works at the NSA. I assume makes pretty good money.
Oh yeah. I think makes a lot of money.
And you're telling me that his daughter is married an Amazon driver? I mean, those guys are, like, barely breaking even.
Well, now you sound like a classist. She fell in love, Ross.
Which I celebrate that, but
that actually, the daughter, her as an actress, I do feel bad for her because I don't think she's famous. Maybe she is. Don't.
That's Adam Sandler's daughter.
Yeah. Edit that out if she is famous. But I'm sure she signed on. She's like, a movie with Ice Cube, Eva Longoria, and we're making War of the Worlds. She's like, hell yeah. My agent is killing it. And then she had to have gotten the script and been like, oh, what is this?
Yeah.
But then the check cleared, so,
Yeah.
she's having a good time.
Man, isn't Eva Longoria, is she still married to Tony Parker, Spurs legend?
I assume so.
Good for Tony, too.
We don't root for Tony Parker in this house.
Not even a little bit?
No, not even a little bit, man.
Is that because of Dirk and the Mavs?
No Spurs. Yeah, we don't root for any Spurs. We don't root for Manu, that bald fuck. We don't root for him.
We do root for Baldwin.
We don't root for.
We'll edit that
we don't
out.
root for Tim Duncan because every Spurs fan pretends he's the greatest power forward of all time while he played center for like 75% of his career. We don't do that either. That's the reason Spurs fans pretend that Tim Duncan was a power forward, because if they say he's a power forward, he could be the best power forward of all time. If they say he's a center, they don't get to get away with that.
Where do you rank him on your center list?
He's got to be. I mean, he's still top 5, but he's got to be.
Behind Shaq.
Man,
You don't think so?
behind Shaq. I probably don't put him behind Shaq.
You put him above Shaq?
I don't know. It's close. We don't. I'm not prepared for that. I haven't researched the stats. He's probably in front of Shaq. Yeah, I would think so. I don't know.
I wish I would have looked at the points where like I had some.
Shaq's prime probably ahead of Duncan, but the longevity of Duncan you probably bump him up there.
I'm grading these guys strictly on interviews and personality.
Oh, okay. Well, Duncan is the worst center in the league, I think.
And there's guys that don't speak English,
A lot of them.
and they're given more candid, more illustrations.
Yeah. Yao Ming will give you more, and he's better now.
That is wild. So your finger, I'm looking at it.
Fingers good. Glue is off. Feeling better about it. Went to another doctor this week. Yeah, I went to a doctor, and I got a physical. Finger was unrelated. A doctor that you recommended me.
They're good. Yeah, they're good.
They're good.
Depending on, I think they're good, but yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I didn't have any problems with it, but it did feel like going to a doctor in the back of like a Foot Locker.
Oh, yeah.
How it felt. Like I was just in a strip. I don't know what I expected. I expected the place to be really nice, I guess.
You didn't expect it to be between a Pie 5 and a.
It was between a mod pizza and yeah, it's a mod pizza and I don't know, somewhere you donate plasma.
No, that's Wingstop. It's in between
Wingstop.
there and Great Clips.
Yeah. And so I signed up for my physical. I had to get a physical to get my insurance premium back from my work. Some of it they don't give it all back to you.
How seamless was booking the appointment online?
Very seamless. Great online portal. And I even texted a real person to change my appointment time.
Oh, isn't that crazy?
That was great. I couldn't believe it. The text message came through and it was like, hey, just so you know, I'm a real person. If you need anything, you can change your appointment through me. And I was like, you liar.
Yeah, that was my first thought,
and
too.
I texted back. I was like, actually, I do need to change it to 2 o'clock the next day. And she texted back. She was like, you got it, done. And then I got a confirmation email. I was like, wow, this is kind of crazy.
If only Ice Cube could see you now.
Yeah. So I showed up to my physical. Didn't wait long. Right in the back.
Did you get a water?
I got a water. Yeah. They weighed me, and then she just asked how tall I was because she was too short to do the thing. So I lied to her. I said 6'6", whatever. help that BMI out. And then they took me into the room. They drew a bunch of blood. Did not know they were going to draw that much blood. That was a lot of blood. And I've already seen a lot of blood lately. So
yeah.
I was like, and they wanted me to fast the whole time before the blood. So by the time they take a lot of blood, I'm like, oof.
Yeah.
I'm feeling very woozy. And so then I'm sitting there and they have you fill out this clipboard when you take a physical. And it's all the basic stuff. to start with on page 1, and then you turn to page 2, and it's basically just like, do you want TRT? Do you want it? And if so, just tell us why. Like, I don't give a shit. Why do you want it, man?
Oh, they've changed it. They used to just give you options, and you would just check an option.
Yeah. And so I said no. I don't want TRT. Basically, just because I can't copy my friends. And so I turn the next one, and the next one is asking a lot of questions about depression, and I'm like, it's like, do you have suicidal tendencies? Do you ever think about like harming yourself? Do you all this stuff. I'm like, no. And then the next page, they ask about like stress and anxiety. And the first question is, how many days a week do you worry, or do you stress or have anxiety about work? And I was like, well, there's 5 work days in a week. I was like, so 5, I guess. I mean, 5. And the next question is like, how many nights a week do you lay awake? Or do you worry about work before you go to sleep? And I was like, well, there's 5 work nights a week, so I'm going to say probably 5, I guess. And it was like, do you have any additional stressors in your life? I was like, well, I got a kid, and I got a wife, and I got a job, and I got a house. I was like, yeah, these are all stressors. And then I hand the clipboard to the doctor when he finally comes in, and he's like flipping pages. He's like, oh, you have severe anxiety. And I'm like, no, I don't think so. I was just answering the questions, and I was like, I think my anxiety is pretty normal. And he goes, well, that's why we don't ask you.
He said that.
I was like, what a flex. I was like, that's crazy. I was like, yeah, but I think my anxiety's like pretty chill. So long story short, I have a prescription for Lexapro now.
Are you serious?
Yeah, he just gave me one. I didn't ask for it. And I actually tried to talk him out of it.
Oh yeah,
I was like, it was $5 with my insurance. I haven't taken one yet. I don't know.
Dude, they have they're looking for ways. You could, whatever you walk in there, you're like, I think I'm tired at night and kind of groggy in the morning. And they have several options.
Yeah.
Do they still have little placards that say Brotox instead of
Yes.
Botox?
Yeah.
Brotox?
No, that's the biggest thing in the room when you walk in is a advertisement for their Brotox.
Yeah.
And they're like, we do it right here. And so that part was crazy. The craziest part, I still just couldn't believe the Lexapro that I was kind of trying to talk him out of.
Yeah.
And I was shocked. I was shocked he was a doctor, I guess.
It's very salesy in there, right?
It was like talking to a sales guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which, honestly, as someone who is not sick and doesn't go to the doctor ever, that's kind of what I'm looking for. So I didn't take any Lexapro, and then I went online, and I have the pills, and I like Googled YouTube. I was like, let's see what people think about Lexapro. Let's hear other doctors. That's what I'm really looking for.
Yeah.
And one of the videos was like, here are the side effects to Lexapro. Your anxiety will probably go away, so that's great. On the other side, maybe you never experience real joy again in your life. I was like, well, yeah, it's pretty even trade. I was like, I'm not experiencing like a lot of joy anyway, so it's probably fine. I was like, this sounds like a coin flip to me.
You're like, joy 2 days a week.
Yeah.
Stress 5 days a week.
So I haven't taken it yet, but I'm just mapping out my joy to see if it's worth it. I'm trying to decide how joyous I am, how often.
Yeah, you're kind of keeping a little a life budget, right? Of ebbs and flows.
You're supposed to take it every day, and they only gave you 30 pills, and it's only got 2 refills. So I don't really know, like, even what the game plan would be. I have to go back to this guy?
Oh yeah, you go back to him, and then going back. Some of them don't. You don't even have to go back. I'm very familiar with this racket. I don't want to call it a racket. Kind of a racket.
It's kind of a racket.
It's 100% a racket. Some of them you don't even have to go back. Some of them they'll just do a Zoom call, and they'll say, "Hey, what's your weight? What's your blood pressure?" And you can throw out 2 numbers, and they'll say, "Okay, yeah, sounds good. How's everything working for you?" And you'll say, "Oh, it's good." And they'll say, "All right, $50, and we'll see you next quarter."
Yeah.
Is it? between last week and this week, isn't healthcare just the wildest thing?
I still don't feel like I've seen a doctor. I don't know. I don't know what doctors sound like anymore, I guess. It was wild to me that I'm 100% sure no matter what they would have tested, I didn't let them test my testosterone. But I'm sure whatever that number was, I could have walked out with TRT.
Oh, they don't even look at the number.
Yeah.
They were like, what are three numbers that are, say three numbers lower than 3, 3, and 3. And
Yeah.
you're like 1, 2, 2.
Yeah.
You guessed it, spot on.
That's the only number they wanted. I don't even think they wanted my blood pressure. They were just like, A, what's your test? B, are you depressed? That was kind of it. And again, as someone who doesn't really have any health problems, I'm okay with that.
Well, that's why we don't ask you. We tell you.
Yeah. It was like going to a Kia dealership, though. I mean, they're trying to get me fully loaded in a new Hyundai Sonata.
Do you feel like doctor is almost like the closer at a timeshare? Because before you didn't get to see one.
Yeah.
And that's because nurse practitioner, and sounds like they couldn't sell you anything. But now...
This is new, right? The whole industry of walking into like a men's clinic and just ordering whatever you want. That's pretty new. That's got to be in the last.
It feels new. It feels like it hadn't been going on for a while, right?
That's got to be in the last 15 years. But thank God they finally made doctors for men. I was exhausted with all these lady doctors. Do they even know what kind of parts I have? Finally, I get a guy across from me who knows exactly what I'm dealing with.
Yeah.
Because we're both men.
And yeah, it is a safe environment.
And this is a safe environment. Yeah.
Man, well, good for you. I'll tell you what, Kanye West
takes Lexapro?
Oh yeah, he puts it in a song.
Oh, okay.
The lyric is something along the lines of, "You don't want to see this." I don't feel comfortable saying the next word. You don't want to see this blank when he's off his Lexapro.
I gotta be honest. I don't think Lexapro's working for him. I think he is not a good advertisement for Lexapro. If he's the face of Lexapro.
Well, that's why a lot of people don't like taking it. Or if they're bipolar, from what I've saw on the internet, so it could totally be false, is that they don't like taking it because the low lows they don't experience, but also the high euphoric highs they do not. You're just NPCing through life.
Yeah. Which sounds fine for like a couple years. Come on. It's okay. It's all right.
Just kind of cruise through there.
Yeah, you can NPC for a little bit. You probably don't want to do it for like 30 years. When I Googled it, it was kind of like, I hope if anybody ever sees this, they're going to be like, this is the dumbest guy I've ever seen in my life. But it said like, Xanax is up here.
Yeah.
And Lexapro's, like down here.
Yeah.
Xanax, obviously, you could take recreationally. Nobody would ever do that. But you could if you wanted to. And Lexapro, I guess, that's not like a recreational. People aren't taking Lexapro.
Yeah. Just for
fun.
For funsies.
Yeah, they're not like, here's a Lexapro.
Those Xanax are, if you drink on them, from what I've heard, they're like amnesia pills.
That's what I've heard. That's what I've heard a few times in my life.
Yeah, a lot of guys from small town Arkansas really enjoy them. Which to me is crazy. Just waking up, what happened? Where am I at? And they're looking at whoever and saying, isn't it cool?
Throwing yourself in a coma for fun.
Yeah. Interesting. But so 5 out of 5 stars. I mean, how would you?
I'd tell you the other thing. They have never been more desperate for you to rate them. Give them feedback. They text you. I've gotten 3. They email me every day now, and my appointment's over.
Yeah, they're trying to they're trying to get you scheduled another one. They're like, hey, we might have missed something.
Yeah. So hopefully they don't mess with my blood work and make me come back and get me on TRT. They're gonna. Do they test testosterone
on your physical? No, they don't.
Well, no. Is it still just a blood test they could do?
Yeah.
Okay. They're probably going to do it anyway and be like, hey, man.
They take 3 vials, I think, right?
Yes.
Like they hook you up and then they fill up the first one and you're kind of like, oh, okay, we're done here. And then she just kind of tilts your head back that way, said, look over there still, and then keep pumping, clip, second one, third one.
I got big veins. Are you very You're very vascular.
Yeah. Very. On this one, this is my money. This was the BioLife vein right here.
Nice. I'm fortunate. You hear like horror stories. People are not, and
Yeah.
they get stabbed like 8 times. Some nurse practitioner can't find the vein. That sounds like a horror story to me. Because I don't like. I'm not like that bad with needles, but I'm not really on board with them.
Yeah, you're not trying to get stuck a bunch of times.
No, I'm not trying to get stuck a bunch of times.
Did they like listen to your breathing?
He listened to my breathing and then he laid me down on the table and then he just like pushed down on my stomach. He's like, "Does that hurt? Does that hurt? Does that hurt? Does that hurt?" And every time I was like, "I mean, it feels like you're pushing down on my stomach, but it doesn't feel weird." He's like, "All right, you're good. You want Lexapro?"
He's like, "Oop, almost forgot."
Yeah.
Well, the breathing thing, and then when they tell you to sit, because were you sitting, like there's a table, and then there's a regular chair, and then they tell you to kind of hop on that bed with the paper on it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when I got my physical done, same place, different location. When I think of a physical from junior high playing sports, where you kind of drop trowel, I hadn't done a physical in a while, and in my mind, I was wondering, is that about to happen?
You were ready to drop trowel.
Yeah, I was like,
You buzzed it up. You you shampooed everything. You got like soap in there.
I mean, I just want to bring my A game, you know?
Yeah. Like I don't want stink balls in this doctor's face.
Oh, yeah. They're going to be talking about you. I heard the diarrhea story,
Yeah.
dude. Obviously, they're talking about people.
Yeah.
But yeah, then they just lean in and they like take a big breath.
I wonder what age they stop getting in your ball sack.
I don't even know what that's for.
I don't know what it's for either.
I don't know if they're still doing it. I feel like they're probably not doing it. There's probably another way.
Should I go back and request it? Be like, "Hey, man, you didn't even stick a finger up my balls. If you could help me out here."
I mean, if they can bill your insurance, they will tell you to come back
Yeah.
quarterly. Like,
Yeah.
We've never seen a case like this. This guy needs to be here once a month. But did you get any wings while you were right there?
I went to Mod Pizza.
Oh, did you really?
I did. This is the LeBron pizza, right?
Oh, is that what it?
I thought it was LeBron's chain of pizza. Or is that Blaze?
I think it's Blaze.
Oh, okay. Mod Pizza was okay. It doesn't really scratch any kind of itch for you. Like if you want pizza,
I've never been to Mod Pizza.
it feels very healthy. Like the crust is like cracker crust. It's not greasy at all. There's no grease. It feels like you're eating like a gluten-free pizza that's not gluten-free with like I don't know.
It sounds like you had a flatbread.
I did, yeah. It does sound like I've had a flatbread. I walked away being like, man, I could go for some pizza right now, I guess. It wasn't bad. It's not bad. It's I would never understand why somebody would go there for pizza, I guess.
Yeah, I'm surprised they're still open.
They're popping up. They're popping up everywhere, man.
I know, but right there, I mean, there's Panda Express, Taco Bell, and then Chick-fil-A across the way. That's Murderer's Row, I feel like. I mean,
Yeah.
Wingstop's right 2 doors down.
What's your choice out of those?
Ooh. I'd say Panda Express, man.
No,
I love that orange chicken.
I don't get it. I don't get Panda. I'm anti all like American Chinese food takeout.
Really?
So I think the Thais are doing it better than the Chinese. Don't you?
Yeah, but there's not a fast casual.
No, there's not fast casual.
Thai place. But man, yeah, I'll tell you what, they are not gluten free. Panda Express on their website, they state something along the lines of proudly gluten filled everything.
Well, you can do the greens.
Yeah.
You can do if you're going like, kind of keto, you can do greens and then beef and broccoli and
No, dude, they they sneak flour into beef
Oh,
and
wow,
broccoli. Even the
okay.
teriyaki chicken.
Oh, interesting.
They put a little MSG in there. They're sneaking it in.
Yeah.
What about you? What's your choice?
Out of those, I mean, in my younger days would be Whataburger. Whataburger's not as good as it used to be. They got private equity pretty hard.
Private equity money changed it.
Now I think it kind of sucks. I don't like when Texans like pretend Whataburger's better than In-N-Out. I think that's very annoying.
I agree with that. I
In-N-Out's-
like In-N-Out.
In-N-Out's just a better burger. Whataburger just has more stuff on the menu. But my choice is, Chick-fil-A in my old age. I'll get grilled nuggets. I'm that old. I'll get like grilled nuggets and I'll still get mac and cheese. So I'll get like grilled nuggets and mac and cheese. That's kind of my order. Shake them up in buffalo sauce.
Yeah,
That's what I'm going with.
it is good. I can't believe no Panda Express. You've had the orange chicken and you still know?
I've had the orange chicken. Yeah, I don't like any meat that's just like sugar. I don't want if you put 20 grams of sugar in the meat, I don't think it tastes good.
It's way more than 20. Just
Yeah, it's
quick
got to be
heads
more
up.
than 20 grams. It's like drinking a Coca-Cola.
Oh, yeah, that's what... Secret's out. That's what they marinated in.
Yeah.
That and Mountain Dew. Well, sounds like a good experience.
Yeah, what else you got, man?
Well, hold on. Are you, if you're comfortable talking about it, are you lactose intolerant?
Oh man, I don't think so. Yeah, he did try to convince me I was lactose intolerant for about 10 minutes. Because he said, you know, do you get heartburn? I was like, oh yeah, buddy. He's like, oh yeah. I was like, but as long as I take the over-the-counter Prilosec, you know, we're not dealing with a huge issue here.
Yeah.
And he's like, what are some of your triggers that give you heartburn? I was like, ooh, how long you got? Sit down. I was like, Italian food is really hard on me. I was like, tomato sauce is like a killer for me, very acidic. And he's like, cheese? And I'm like, hey, no, calm down. I was like, cheese is not the problem here. And he's like, well, you said Italian food. And I was like, yeah, tomato sauce and everything. He's like, some Italian food doesn't have tomato sauce.
He said that?
Yeah. And I was like, well, then I'm not talking about that Italian food, dude. I'm talking about like red sauce Italian food. That gives me bad heartburn. And he's like, what's your relationship with cheese? I'm like, it's heavy.
Did he say relationship with cheese?
He said what? He said, do you eat cheese a lot? He said, you know, do you ever get set off by cheese and dairy?
How long have you been poisoning your body with dairy?
I was like, man, he clearly had an agenda against the dairy farmers. And I was like, dude, I've been eating 6 pounds of cheese every day of my entire life. I was like, if this is, I've either built up an immunity or this is just how I live now. So either way, you know, you're not going to get me here. I'm not getting some fancy Lactaid prescription or whatever you're trying to hawk right now. So yeah, I didn't go down that road with him. He did try, man. He was pulling me towards the cheese.
Yeah. Could you give up cheese? I mean, mod pizza's gone.
I mean, you've heard how I talk about Cheez-Its.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't think I could. No, giving up cheese would be the hardest thing for me. I would rather give up, I don't know, basically anything. Well, no, I don't think I could be vegetarian. If you No, I couldn't give up. I wouldn't give up cheese.
Yeah.
I'll just die. Cheese is like my number one. I realized early on in my life, like when I was picking my favorite foods, it's all just cheese based. American Chinese food, what I just said.
Yeah.
Right? What does Panda Express not have? Cheese. They got crab rangoon, I think, and that's kind of cheese.
Oh, it's like a cream cheese ragu. They don't put crab ragu in it.
Chinese food places, they don't give you cheese. Thai places, they don't give you cheese. I prefer Thai. Even when I go to Chick-fil-A, I was just telling you, what's my side order is mac and cheese. I'm not getting the fry. It's so I can get cheese, dude. Mexican food is like my favorite food because you can go to a Tex-Mex place and be like, I just want like a bowl of, can you just give me a bowl of cheese?
What size?
Yeah. So I would say cheese is a big part of my life.
Yeah. Man. I really wish you would have talked you into it.
Could you give up cheese? You could give up cheese. You wouldn't care.
Yeah. Dairy as a whole would be tough because I eat 6 Greek yogurts a day, every day for the last 2 years in the front seat of a vehicle.
Oikos?
I wish, man. I will do Great Value or whatever Aldi's brand is.
Okay.
Six a day.
You getting 15 grams out of that Great Value?
Great Value is 12 grams and 80 calories, and then the Aldi's is 100 calories, 14 grams.
Oh.
But they used to. I love Aldi's. They put them in a 4-pack now, but before it would just be singles, and I lost a lot of the homies in the parking lot. And I told the guy at Aldi's, I said, "Hey, you guys put these in a 4-pack. I'm so thankful." He looked at me and said, "You would not believe how many of those we found in the parking lot busted."
Wow.
Every day people would buy Greek yogurt and they'd be busted in the parking lot. We'd have to go pick them up.
Everybody's busting in the parking lot?
Yeah, exactly.
Outside the Aldi's?
Oh, yeah, dude.
Man. Just busting yogurt everywhere?
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
That's how they keep those prices low.
Yeah.
Scares off the just people that don't really want it.
Now, you're a big Dollar General guy. You're a big Dollar Tree guy.
Don't you ever say Dollar General.
I apologize. Does Dollar Tree sell Greek yogurt?
They do, actually. They have a very, very small section of perishable items.
Okay.
But I've been off the candy for, I haven't been like 2 weeks.
You're off candy?
Off that candy.
Oh. not off candy.
Not all candy.
No.
I'm not a machine.
Yeah.
But those little $1.25 gummies, I can't go back there because it's a cycle of addiction, man.
That's a crazy. You and my 4-year-old.
Yeah, I know. I like what he's doing down there.
Yeah, he's got a great collection going.
Yeah.
And every time he pees, he still thinks he needs a gummy. He's 4 years old. He pees all the time. He's like, gummies? It's like, dude, at some point, you don't get gummies every time you pee.
Well, look at you, Jerry Jones over here trying to change the deal up, huh?
I know, man. Yeah, he thinks we're renegotiating. I'm like, we're not renegotiating. You're 4 years old. And then you'll give him 2, and he'll be like, this one's not pineapple. Like, they can't all be pineapple. They don't even make just pineapple.
Yeah. Oh, man. I didn't realize he was going through flavor and color specific.
He's a terrorist. He's read like Art of the Deal, and he never wants to lose a negotiation. You give him the wrong color gummy, he's on you, man. And you're like, you ate all of them. They come in this pack with all these different colors. Some colors are gone.
Yeah.
This is what you get. He doesn't get it.
And I mean, this is still after, like, you guys have probably eaten through some packs. Like, he kind of knows.
Oh, yeah. He should know by now.
Yeah.
We're on our 75th pack of gummies this year, and he still thinks they all have pineapple. There's nothing I can do about it. They don't sell them in pineapple.
And, man, pineapple's not even that popular of a flavor, too. Hot take.
No, he likes them.
I'll have to try them.
Yeah, I'm sure. Not at our house.
He's like, those are coveted.
Yeah, you can't have any of those.
Those are the rare ones. Man, I'm trying to think of the other segments.
Yeah, we just edit this part out.
Oh, okay. I think clap again. Oh, the T app. Yeah. Okay. So have you heard of that?
What is it?
It's called the T app.
No, I don't know what that is.
And I'm so glad. I am so excited to tell you.
Okay.
So there's this app. So if you're single and you're on Tinder and Hinge and all these different apps, you don't know what you're getting into. You don't know if you're getting catfished. So they developed this app where if you're a single girl on the apps, you upload your driver's license. Females only can do this. And then you can go in there and pretty much like Yelp review guys. So they'll put a picture of a guy up there, and there's pretty much a green flag or a red flag. And you can say, hey, this guy, golden retriever energy, good dude, went on a date, not for me. Or you can put red flag, this guy hung out with me, shady, didn't text me back. And that's called the T app. And it's only for women.
There can't be a lot of guys on there. I mean,
Well, so
the percentage of slime balls that are on like Tinder that have never even matched with someone, that's got to be pretty high too. So
I don't know. I just don't know. But so the T app, because you have to upload your driver's license to prove that you're a female, they had a data leak. And so all these girls that it was supposed to be anonymous just got all their information leaked. And then, I don't know if it's the same company, another app comes. It's called T on Her app.
And it's the marketing is just we're a secure version of this?
No, it's flipped. It's only for guys.
Oh, God.
And then they can go in there and say, oh, this chick's cool, this chick not cool, and leave reviews. And curveball, T on Her, data leak as well. So now all these people that uploaded their driver's license on both apps just had all their information leaked.
Hey, listen, if you're listening to this and you're under the age of 25, don't put your driver's license into any app like that. Don't upload your driver's license for anything. I felt weird when I had to upload my driver's license like to Coinbase. You know what I mean? Like back in the day. I cannot believe people are doing that. Don't put your driver's license in apps like this.
Oh, yeah.
Don't ever do that.
Well, let me ask you this. Do you think, I mean, because obviously as a married man, I wasn't on there, but do you think there was any like positive reviews on either side? Because I'm just thinking,
You wouldn't go on the app to leave a positive review with someone that you weren't still dating.
Yeah, you have just like it's just Yelp reviews of bad experiences.
Yes, you're saying the percentage of red flags is 96%, and the percentage of green flag. Best case scenario, you're just not on there.
Yeah.
If you're not on there, that's a green flag.
Well, I just can't think of a situation where you would leave a green flag because if it's you didn't like the guy, red flag, you know.
Or you're
whatever.
still with the guy.
Yeah.
And you wouldn't leave a review of him.
Yeah. Or what if he's a good guy and you don't want all these other hoochie mamas out here seeing him, so you got to poison the well and say, hey, this guy, even though he looks handsome and he's got good credit and he's very nice and kind, don't let that fool you.
Is that a field, their credit score?
I wish it should
Yeah,
be.
that
I
should
mean,
be.
it is now that their data is leaked.
Yeah.
They're offering that for free to all their users
Yeah.
to monitor their credit.
That's
now.
alarming. There's no good use for that. I mean, online dating now, I assume I haven't done it in a while, but I did do it. And it's got to be just a wasteland of like bots.
I feel like it's all bots.
It's got to be bots dating bots.
I mean, luckily we have video. I'm more of a personality guy, and I'm
Right.
only 5'8",
Right.
so I don't think I would fare well.
No.
I don't know if I liked how quick you said yeah.
No. Well, you can take your shirt off. You
Oh,
know, you put a lot of work into it.
Yeah, but I don't think that you would want to put that as like one of your pictures. I feel like that kind of gives
If you're a
red
personality
flag.
guy, you have to. What other option do you have?
Just tell a joke.
Yeah. Yeah, they're going to think your text joke is funny.
No, that's crazy.
As a guy who also, tried to lead with humor on these dating apps, I can tell you it doesn't go great. It's not like, and then I was on them for like, however many years, and then just met my wife at a bar like a normal person.
The old-fashioned way.
Yeah, the way that personality hires have to meet their wife. You got to just meet them at a bar. Otherwise, when you stack my pictures up against all these bros,
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm tall, and you can tell them in the app, but they think you're lying.
Everyone's lying about their height.
Everybody's lying about their height except me because I'm really tall. I'm like, hey, I'm 6'4". They're like, yeah, so is everybody on this app. I'm like, damn. I'm like, but those guys aren't. Like, I'm actually really tall. They're like, okay, all right, ugly. Damn. Okay.
You are very tall. I did not realize that until like
Right now.
Yeah. No, other people will tell me that. They're like, oh, that tall guy? I'm like, you talking about Tyler? I'm like, he's
Yeah.
6'4" like the rest of us, man.
Yeah, we're all 6'4", right?
Yeah.
I forget. I don't even think of myself as tall because 90% of my friends except you are tall.
Yeah.
I have tall friends. We're a tall crew.
Yeah.
We walk into a bar and people are like, what the fuck is this horrible basketball team doing here? This is the worst basketball team I've ever seen in my life.
Is this Colgate?
Yeah. They're like, why do you have 5 small forwards? And but yeah, I don't even really think of it. But I do think that was my big detriment on the dating apps was other guys lying about their height. So when I said my height, they were like, all right, 6'1".
Yeah.
I'm like, no, I'm really
Wait, 6'1" is a bad height?
6'1" to me would be, a legal little person.
Man, I would kill to be 6'1". Well, I guess I wouldn't kill. I mean, technically, I could go get the surgery. Have you heard about those surgeries?
Oh yeah, the leg lengthening and like turkey or whatever.
Is that what you got?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm very proud of it. Got it when I was 12, I think. That's when I got tall. Yeah, that part's crazy. The idea that you will look better if just your legs are 3 inches longer. I don't know how you wear a swimsuit. I don't know how you go out in shorts. Your proportions are decimated.
Yeah.
You
Well,
look like a circus freak.
and you can never run again.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, correct. Yeah. Who knows what's going to happen to you in 20 years? Because I don't think they know.
No one knows.
No one knows.
They
Yeah.
just popped up in between Mod Pizza and Wingstop and
Yeah.
started doing
Yeah,
business.
started doing leg lengthening.
But there's a lot of guys are proud of it.
What a cry for help. I really, if you're 5'4", whatever, 5'2", like one of these really extreme heights for a normal person, and you're not getting women, and I assume that's why you think I'm going to add 3 inches to just my thighs.
Yeah.
I got to tell you, man, you'd be better off just trying to be as rich as you can. Just try to be rich. That is a way better strategy than looking like a circus freak walking around with these thighs that are the size of your torso.
I think just the simple fix is just get into Asian chicks.
Sure.
That's free. There's a billion of them.
Yeah. Are they into height?
I don't think so. I think they're just into citizenship.
Okay. Perfect.
And historically, they're pretty petite.
Yeah.
So 5'4", like, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
If that money thing doesn't work out.
It's got to work out. It's your only shot. I mean, listen, that's your shot, or you're not going to date hot girls, dude, if you're 5'2" and poor. I'm sorry. You're not.
5'2" and poor? Oh, yeah, it's tough on the apps.
Lower your standards.
To Asians?
No. I would never say that. I love
anybody with a BMI over 50.
Maybe you got to do that kind of thing. I don't know. Again, I've never been in this situation. Shout out to all my short kings. Like, I'm rooting for you guys. I love hanging out with you guys, giving you noogies. I think most of you are pretty good people. You know, you have to be for the most part. You can't walk around as a dick if you're 5'2".
You can't be short and mean.
But just try to get rich. There's nothing you can do about your height. You can do something about your money. You know, you can get it up.
Get your money up if you can't get your height up.
Get your money up if you can't get your height up.
Oh, man. This is a good one. I don't know if this is going to be the best one to launch. Just the
well, no, this one's fine. Yeah. You know what? Cut all that. Or leave that in.
Man, that is good. This would probably get good comments, these clips.
That would be good. People are going to call me ugly and tall. And I'll be like, yeah, I know.
I said that.
I'm aware.
Self-aware.
I'm aware. I'm also not broke. So, you know, that's you only have one thing on me.
Would you rather be... Ooh, this is a fun one. Would you rather be middle class and tall or 5'4" and wealthy?
5'4" and rich.
Really?
Yeah, of course.
Really?
Yeah, of course, dude.
But your wife is taller than 5'4". I don't...
Yeah. She would rather me be 5'4" and rich than my height and middle class. I promise. If you ask her right now, you're like, hey, your husband's 5'4", but you guys have a house in the city, a lake house. You know, you got whatever you want. She's like, yeah, shrink him down.
Yeah.
Let's get Rick Moranis in here. Let's take him down a notch. This is fine.
Yeah. Let's sell that fibula of his to one of these short kings.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Man.
She would change it. Yeah. We both agree. We'd be like, yeah, we're both in.
Done deal.
Done deal.
You answered that very quickly and very confidently.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's why I'm so confident when I tell the short kings to just get their dollars up, dude. Because I would trade.
You would trade that height. For the funds. For me, you don't have to ask me the question. It's like, would you rather be short and poor or short and rich? I'm like, I like to get it out the mud, so I'll just go short and middle class.
I mean, if you live your whole life as a short guy, oh man, no, I don't know. I don't know what the answer is for a short guy. If you ask a short broke guy, would you rather be tall or rather be rich? He's saying rich, right?
I don't know, dude.
You don't know?
I don't know.
I guess the question is like how rich.
And how tall?
Are we talking about weird rich, or are we talking about like you live in Southlake? You know, like not.
Aren't those one and the same?
No, they're not one and the same. Like we're not talking like Bezos.
Oh,
you know what I mean? We're talking like we're not talking like an actual multi-millionaire. You know, we're talking about somebody who's very, very comfortable.
Yeah.
Absurdly comfortable.
Yeah. Interesting. Ooh, have you seen the trailer to? Well, two new trailers actually. The first one is Him, I believe it's called.
Yeah, the football movie?
They came out with a new trailer. It's 3 minutes long.
No, I haven't seen that.
I think it's about Patrick Mahomes.
You think it's about Patrick Mahomes because the guy's mixed?
Oh, is he?
I don't know.
He is actually.
Okay.
And also he's really good at football.
Right.
And it looks like he maybe did a deal with the devil.
All I know about the marketing for that movie is they put Jordan Peele's name on everything, and he didn't direct it.
He didn't?
No, he's a producer on the movie.
Oh.
But they market it as Jordan Peele presents him, but he didn't. It's not his movie.
Oh.
I mean, well, depending on how you feel about producing, I guess.
He's a producer on this show, so. Like,
yeah. Shout out Jordan.
I thought he made it because I don't know when I saw that and then also watched.
Let me double check that. We might have to cut all this.
Yeah. Wait, double check that. I'm gonna get a little refill. I'll be right back.
I'm almost positive he didn't direct that.